Shall we get started?
Yes, sir.
So today we are going to discuss three-dimensional geometry, right? So we'll do some problems that are based on it. So if a line makes an angle 90 degree, 35 degree, and 45 degree with the x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis respectively, find the direction cosines. So what are the direction cosines, guys?
Cos alpha, cos beta, and cos theta.
What is the answer? Alpha is 90, beta is 135, and gamma is 45 degrees. So cos alpha, cos beta, and cos gamma are going to be equal to 0, minus 1 by root 2, and 1 by root 2. Find the vector equation of the line which passes through a point. A vector is equal to 3i cap plus 4j cap plus 5k cap. I hope everyone understood how I wrote this. Right? And this parallel to the vector B is equal to 2i cap plus 2j cap minus 3k cap. R vector is equal to A vector plus lambda times B vector. So R vector will be equal to A vector is 3i cap plus 4j cap plus 5k cap plus lambda into 2i cap plus 2j cap minus 3k cap. Right? So this is going to be the value of, or this is going to be the equation of line which passes through the point and is parallel to the vector. Right? Next. What are the direction cosines of a line which makes equal angles with the coordinate axis? Alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma. So what is going to be each angle? So we don't know what is the angle, but what is the relation we know between the direction cosines? We know that L square plus M square plus N square is 1. So if alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma, I can say cos alpha is equal to cos beta is equal to cos gamma. So 3 times L square will be 1, which implies L is equal to 1 by root 3 with a plus or minus sign. So the direction cosines can be 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3, and 1 by root 3, or minus 1 by root 3, minus 1 by root 3, and minus 1 by root 3. Okay. If the Cartesian equation of the line is given as this, write the vector equation of the line. So how to write it? Can I write the question as x minus 3 by minus 5 is equal to y plus 4 by 7 is equal to 2x minus 6 divided by 4. If I write this equal to lambda, then x is equal to minus 5 lambda plus 3, y is equal to 7 lambda minus 4, and it is set, no? And z is equal to 4 lambda plus 6 divided by 2. So what will be the vector equation? R vector is equal to, so this can be 2 lambda plus 3. Xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. So that will be 3 minus 5 lambda times I cap plus minus 4 plus 7 lambda times j cap plus 2 lambda plus 3 times k cap. So what will be the answer? 3i cap minus 4j cap plus 3k cap plus lambda times minus 5i cap plus 7j cap plus 3k cap. This should be the answer. Correct? Huh? 3 minus 4 plus 3 minus 5, 7, 2. Yeah.
Sir, plus 2 is.
2. This 2. Find the direction cosines of the line. So generally, x minus x1 is equal to y minus y1 is equal to z minus z1. What you write in the denominator, you write a, b, and c, right? But can I also write x minus x1 divided by L is equal to y minus y1 divided by m is equal to z minus z1 divided by n? So if that is the case, can I say this 2, 6, and 3 as directly the direction cosines? Can I tell that? Guys, are you with me?
Yes,
So first, I'll rearrange the question. X minus 4
So
divided
the
by
ranks
minus.
and ratios, no, sir.
That is what I was about to find out. Their direction cosines are direction ratios.
Ratios.
How did you say that? How did you say? See, I'm saying
Denominator is
this
a
is
vector, right?
no. That's not the right reason. See, listen to my question carefully. I'm coming back. So the Cartesian form of a line which is passing through a point and parallel to a given line is given as, parallel to a given vector is given as x minus x1 by a is equal to y minus y1 by b is equal to z minus z1 by c. But in special, not in special case, you can also write it as x minus x1 by L, y minus y1 by n, and z minus z1 by n, where L, M, N are the direction cosines also. If that is the case, can I write L, n is equal to minus 2, 6, minus 3? Is this the answer?
Sir, but they don't add up to 1, their squares.
Their squares don't add up to 1. That is the reason why they are not direction cosines. They are the direction ratios. Right? So what I did is wrong. ABC should be minus 2, 6, minus 3. Then what is the value of element?
sir. L we can write as a by root of a square plus b square plus c square.
Correct.
So
A by
minus
root
2
of-
by 7, 6 by 7. 2 by 7.
Correct. M will be. So how much are we getting? Root of a square plus b square plus c square. 4 plus 36 plus 9. So 36 plus 4 is 47. So I'll get. How much will we get? Minus 2 by 7, 6 by 7, and minus 3 by 7. So they are the direction cosines. Am I right? If a line has the direction ratios as 2, minus 1, and minus 2, what are direction cosines? 1 minute time, do it fast and tell me. Two by something, minus 1 by something, minus 2 by something.
Sir, 3.
Yes, 3, 3, and 3. Because it's going to be root of 4 plus 1 plus 4, which is going to be root 9, which would be a 3. If the equations of the line AB is x minus 3 by minus 1 is equal to y plus 2 by minus 2 is equal to z minus 5 by 4, then write the direction cosines of the line parallel to the above line AB. Directly you can say the answer. There is nothing to solve. Answer is minus 1,
-1.
minus 2, 4. That's it. The x coordinate of a point on the line Joining the points is 4. Find its z coordinate. So there are 2 points, P which is 2, 2, 1 and Q which is 5, 1, -2. X coordinate of a point. So if I take this to be A, X coordinate of a point is 4 and I don't know what the Y coordinate. I'm not concerned about it. Find the Z coordinate is what they're asking. So how to solve? How to
Midpoint.
solve? Midpoint. They didn't say A is the midpoint. A is some point. When 3 points are collinear, what is
Section formula.
Why do you want to do section formula?
Area will be 0.
Area will be 0. What is the formula for area of a triangle formed by points in 3-dimensional geometry? Think in terms of direction cosines and direction ratios. No?
Proportional.
Direction ratio should be direction cosines will be the same. So listen to this carefully. I want everybody to make a note of this. When I talk about collinearity or parallelism, right? Direction ratios are in the same proportion, whereas direction cosines are exactly the same. Okay.
So they are equally inclined.
Yeah, see this PQ, there is a line that is joining. So A is what? It's some other point. So PAQ are collinear. So collinear means the direction cosine should be the same. That is the meaning.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how will you solve? See, that is one way. Okay. I would have asked you to solve using this method had they given the other 2 points also. Is there any other way in which we can solve? Find equation of PQ and substitute A in the equation. That is another way. So what is the equation of PQ? X minus x1 divided by 3 is equal to y minus y1 divided by minus 1 is equal to z minus z1 divided by minus 3. Right? So since this satisfies, substitute the value here. X is 4. So 4 minus 2 by 3 is equal to z minus 1 by minus 3. This and this will get cancelled, which implies it will get cancelled minus 1 times. So minus 2 is equal to z minus 1, which implies z is equal to minus 1. So this point will be minus 1. Did you guys understand what I did? It is simple concept. Like how you do in the straight lines chapter, right? You write the equation of line and you say the third point is going to satisfy that equation. I did the same thing. Okay, in addition to this, you can also have this concept in your mind.
Sir, how
Sorry?
do you solve using the second method, sir?
Direction cosine, sir.
I mean, like directional ratios are in proportion.
Do it, no direction. Find the direction ratio of PQ. What are the DRs of PQ? 3 minus 1 minus 3.
Yes.
What are the DRs of AP? 2 y minus 2 and z minus 1. So they both are in same proportion. ஏன்னா இங்க பாரு 3 and 2 they both are not the same. Correct? So they are going to be in same proportion, means 3 is equal to lambda into 2. Appa lambda எவ்வளோ 3 by 2. Similarly, minus 3 will be equal to lambda into z minus 1, which implies minus 3 is equal to 3 by 2 into z minus 1. Nitish, can I write it like this? Idu cancel ஆயிடும். அப்ப minus 2 will be equal to z minus 1. அப்ப z எவ்வளோ minus 1. அதே தானே?
Yes, sir.
Same logic, right? It works. Okay. So I think somebody told me about using the section formula. That is also right. You can use it. It's the same thing actually. Section formula is இதே lambda தான் you're going to find it. They're just different tools all of them. Got it? Shall I proceed now?
Yes, sir.
So if two lines are making an angle theta between them, then what is the value of cos theta?
A dot B by magnitude of A by magnitude of B.
Basically, cos theta will be equal to A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2. Divided by root of A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square into root of A2 square plus B2 square plus C2 square. Everybody knows this formula? Yes or no, please? Can I have some response?
Yes, sir.
Is everyone? Yes. Now my question is, if theta is equal to 90 degrees, then what will happen? A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 should be equal to a 0. So multiply. Write them in the standard form. X minus 1 by minus 3 is equal to y minus 2 divided by lambda by 7, right, is equal to z minus 3 divided by 2. So this is the first thing you need to do. Similarly, this one, x minus 1 divided by 3 lambda by 7 is equal to y minus 5 divided by 1 is equal to z minus 6 divided by minus 5.
Sir,
So A1
there should be a negative sign in the denominator in the second.
So minus 3 into minus 3 lambda by 7 plus 1 into lambda by 7 plus minus 5 into 2 should be a 0. So 9 lambda by 7 plus lambda by 7 minus 10 is 0. So 10 lambda by 7 minus 10 is a 0, which implies lambda should be equal to 7. Because 10 will get cancelled, you will get lambda minus 7 is equal to 0. So lambda is 7. Right. So that's what they asked the first part. Find the value of lambda. First of all, find whether these lines are intersecting or not. So for that, what I will do is I will take this equation. What is that equation? X minus 1 divided by minus 3 is equal to y minus 2 divided by lambda by 7 is equal to z minus 3 divided by 2. I'll call it as some k. Then what is the value of x minus 1 equal to? It is minus 3k, which implies x is equal to minus 3k minus 3k plus 1. Y எவ்வளோ? Lambda then we already found, no? Lambda is 7. So this will be 1. So y will be equal to k plus 2. And z will be equal to 2k plus 3. So what are the points? Minus 3k plus 1, k plus 2, and 2k plus 3. This, when you substitute it in the second equation, it should get satisfied. So what is the second equation now? X minus 1 divided by minus 3 lambda by 7 is minus 3 because lambda is 7 is equal to y minus 5 divided by 1 is equal to z minus 6 divided by minus 5. So take this and substitute it here. So minus 3k plus 1 minus 1 divided by minus 3 is equal to k plus 2 minus 5 divided by 1 is equal to 2k plus 3 minus 6 divided by minus 5. So 1 and 1 are gone. You will get k. You will get k here. Here you are getting k minus 3 divided by k minus 3. And here you are getting 2k minus 3 by minus 5. So they are not matching. Hence, they do not intersect.
Sir, can we also use the 10th standard concept A1 by A2?
That you can't see that you can use it only when it is of the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. That is for 2-dimension. X and y da irukku. 3-dimension, you can't use it.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Sir. Sir, can we also say the shortest distance is 0?
You found shortest distance, sir?
Sir, like it's not there, but like box product is 0.
See, first of all, unnecessarily you will need to find whether they are skew lines or not. Of course, they are skew lines. By looking at the direction ratios, you can say the shortest distance is going to be. If the shortest distance is 0, means they are going to intersect. No?
Oh, that's what, sir. If they're like if the lines are intersecting,
Okay.
then shortest distance is 0.
Can use that concept. Yes. Can use it. Conceptually, it is right. Shall I proceed to the next one? So, yeah, the next problem is based on, see, like how we discussed shortest distance only. So what is the formula, guys?
Sir, 6 upon root 5.
Correct. What is the formula? Shortest distance is equal to magnitude of B1 vector cross B2 vector dot A2
A2
vector A1, the whole divided by magnitude of B1 vector cross B2 vector. Right. So this is A1, this is B1, this is A2, this is B2. So what is B1 cross B2?
2 I cap plus j cap.
How much? 2?
2 I cap plus j cap.
The minus j cap, sir.
Is it plus or minus? Like here it is given minus.
Minus j cap.
Oh, sorry, minus.
Minus.
Yes, sir, minus.
So this is there. Then what about A2 minus A1? A2 minus A1, it is going to be minus 3I cap plus 2K cap. What is magnitude of B1 cross B2? It is root 5. So D will be equal to magnitude of the dot product of both is going to be minus 6 divided by this is going to be root 5. So 6 by root 5 is 6. Correct. Solve this. Find the direction cosines of the line x plus 2 by 2 is equal to 2y minus 7 by 6 is equal to 5 minus z by 6. First arrange it in the standard form. Yeah. Anybody with the answer? Find the direction cosines of the line. First of all, what are the DRs? 2, 6 and not 6. 2, 6 by 2. That is 3 and minus 6. So what will be the DCs? 2 by root of 4 plus 9 plus 36 under a root. So it will be 2 by 7, 3 by 7 and minus 6 by 7. Find the vector equation of the line passing through the point and parallel to the given line. Easy, no? R vector is equal to minus I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap plus lambda times 2I cap plus 3j cap minus 6k. Correct?
Sir, how direction ratios are 3 and -6?
Okay. This line is there, no? So how do you write it? X plus 2 by 2 is equal to 2y minus 7 divided by 6 is equal to 5 minus z divided by 6. Okay. So x plus 2 by 2 is equal to coefficient of y should be 1. So I'll take the 2 outside. It will be y minus 7 by 2 divided by 3. Correct? Is equal
Yes, sir.
to
Now understood.
z minus 5 by minus 6. Any other doubt? Thirty-ninth. Find the shortest between the lines. Shortest distance between the lines. Okay, what's any question? 35th is sorry guys, sorry. Let's do this and then proceed. Find the value of P so that the lines are perpendicular to each other. Also find the equation of drain passing through the point and parallel to L1. So first write L1 in the standard form. X minus 1 by minus 3 is equal to y minus 2 by p by 2 is equal to z minus 3 by 2. Similarly, x minus 7 by 3p by 7 is equal to y minus 5 by 1 is equal to z minus 6 by minus 5. So multiply both a1, a2 plus b1, b2 plus
Sir,
c1, c2 is 0.
One
Oh,
in the
x minus
second
1. Correct. Yeah. X minus 1 by 3p by 7. Now, minus 9p by 7.
Sir, minus 3p by 7.
Yangada? India, denominator.
Ah.
This one, then it should be plus, no? Plus 9p by 7 plus p by 2 minus 10. Minus 10 should be equal to 0. So how much will be the answer if I take LCM? 9p by 7. So how much is it going to be? 18p plus 7p divided by 14 minus 10 is equal to 0. So 25p by 14 is equal to 10. This will be 5 times, this will be 2 times. So p is equal to 28 divided by 5. I don't have the value of p here. This is what we are getting. Solution, it is not given. 28 by 5. Okay. P is 28 by 5. What about the equation of line? So equation of line will be, find the equation means you can write it in the Cartesian form also. So x minus 3 divided by minus 3 is equal to y minus 2 divided by b by 2 is 14 by 5 is equal to z plus 4 divided by 2. X minus 3 by minus 3, y minus 2 by, they've given it as 1. What is the mistake? What is the mistake here? it is p by 7. Then it is going to be 10p by 7 minus 10 is equal to 0, which implies p is 7. If p is 7, p by 7 will be 1. So answer here should be 1. Did you guys understand what was a mistake? Because I took 7 outside, but I wrote 2 in the denominator.
Sir,
Ah,
if in the question, if they are given like parallel to both the lines, we should find B2 minus B1.
enga p2 minus p1.
B2 minus B1 in the.
Are you asking this one? Parallel to L1 bala, had they given parallel to both the lines? That's not possible. Then first of all, those lines should be parallel to each other.
Sir, there is a equation, right? Like a line passing through a point and okay, passing to 2 points.
It is passing through 2 points, sir.
Okay.
See, logic, they should either give you a point and direction. Illana, they should give you 2 points.
Yes, sir.
Got it? Yeah. Can you do this 39th? So I would suggest write it in the vector form immediately. Find out B1, what is B2, B1 cross B2 and all those things and then solve.
Sir, 2 root 29
How much? 2?
into root 29.
2 root 39.
No, 29, 29.
2 root 29. So root 29 into 4. How much is this? Correct. So what is B1 cross B2?
Sir, 4 I cap plus 6 J cap plus 8 K cap.
Oh, exactly opposite signs. Sir. They're anti-parallel to each other.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So B1 cross B2 dot A2 vector minus A1 vector will be how much? Minus 16 minus 36 minus 64. This minus 116 divided by square root of 16 plus 36 plus 64. It goes square root times, no? We take a magnitude. So square root of 116 is what you get. You get 2 root 20. Correct. Find the points on the line at a distance of 5 units from the point 133. So any point on the given line is equal to 3 lambda minus 2, comma 2 lambda minus 1, comma 2 lambda plus 3. Am I right? So if I take this to be Q and if I take P to be 1, comma 3, comma 3, what is the value of PQ? It will be square root of 3 lambda minus 2 minus 1 the whole square plus 2 lambda minus 1 minus 3 the whole square plus 2 lambda plus 3 minus 3 the whole square. This and this will get cancelled. It will be square root of 3 lambda minus 3 square plus 2 lambda minus 4 square plus 2 lambda the whole square. Right. So this distance should be 5. So squaring on both sides, I get 25 is equal to 9 lambda square plus 9 minus 18 lambda plus 4 lambda square plus 16 minus 4 into 4 is 16 lambda plus 4 lambda square. So 9 plus 4, 13, 13 plus 4, 17. So 17 lambda square minus 34 lambda plus 25 is equal to 25. This and this will get cancelled. It will be 1. That implies 17 lambda into lambda minus 2 is equal to 1. Oh, it's not 1, it's
Sir,
a 0. No?
zero, right, sir?
Yeah, 0, 0. I thought it's multiplication, sorry. So lambda will be 0 or lambda is equal to 2. So lambda is 0 or lambda is equal to 2. That is why they asked the question, what are the points on the line? So when I put lambda is equal to 0, I will get minus 2, minus 1, 3. Point will be minus 1, minus 2, 3. When lambda is equal to 2, I'll get 2 means 4, 3, 7. This will be the answer. Minus 2, minus 1, 3. Sorry. Got it? See, there is another type of question where they will ask you the foot of the perpendicular or image of a point with respect to a line. So this one is based on the foot of the perpendicular. So find the coordinates of the foot of the perpendicular and the length of the perpendicular drawn from the point P5, 4, 2 to the line which is minus I cap plus 3j cap plus k cap plus lambda times 2I cap plus 3j cap minus k cap. This x1, y1, z1. So what should I do? So if I take the foot of the perpendicular to PQ, what are the dRs of PQ? It will be x1 minus 5 into y1, sorry, x1 minus 5, comma, y1 minus 4, comma, z1 minus 2. What are the direction ratios of the given line? Two, 3, minus 1. Direction ratios of the given line are 2, 3, minus 1. So can I say this is A1, B1 and C1. If this is A2, B2 and C2, can I say since those two are perpendicular to each other, A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2 is equal to 0? So then can I write it as 2 into x1 minus 5 plus 3 into y1 minus 4 minus 1 into z1 minus 2 is equal to 0? Oh. Okay, I'll do one
Sir?
thing. Better write the equation of PQ.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Tell me that.
Sir, why can't we use the same logic as we used for the previous sum? Like,
Like,
since Q lies on that line, can we say like X will be 2 lambda plus 1?
you can say that. See, what I'll do is first I'll find the equation of PQ. See, equation of PQ is x1 minus 5
Sir?
divided by, and again I need this thing. Yeah, tell me that.
Sir, actually, what you did previous, we have to do it with B vector only. No, we did it with A vector, right?
No, I did with this one. 2, 3, 2, 3 minus 1 again.
Sir, but
That is
we shouldn't do like that. We have to do with like the equation of line is A vector plus lambda B vector, right? So with B vector only we have to do. So we have to find directional cosines.
no. See, when I do with B vector also, this lambda was there. Since I right hand side was 0, I wrote it as, I didn't write that lambda. I did with B only. I didn't do it with A.
Okay, sir.
No, no, no. See, the logic is here the dr should be okay. See, Nitish, tell me how to write the pointer. How can I take this point as? So if I write the same thing in Cartesian form, then what will I get? X minus 1 by 2 is equal to y minus 3 by 3 is equal to z minus k by minus 1. If I call this as lambda, then x will be how much?
2 lambda plus 1.
So x will be 2 lambda plus 1. 1 minute. Here you have minus 1, here it should be plus. X will be 2 lambda minus 1. Y will be 3 lambda plus 3. And z will be minus lambda plus 1. Right? So this point will be 2 lambda minus 1, 3 lambda plus 3, and minus lambda plus 1. Now, what will be the dr of this line? So dr of PQ is how much? 2 lambda minus 6, 3 lambda minus 1, minus lambda minus 1. Right? So these are the drs of PQ. What are the drs of MQ? That will be 2, 3, minus 1. So since they both are perpendicular, what should I do to them? A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2 should be a 0. So 2 into 2 lambda minus 6 plus 3 into 3 lambda minus 1 minus 1 into minus lambda minus 1. So 4 lambda minus 8 plus 9 lambda minus 3 plus lambda plus 1 will be a 0. So 13 plus 1 is 14 lambda minus 11 plus 1. So 14 lambda is minus 10 is equal to 14 lambda minus 3. Correct only, no? Minus 12 minus 12. So 14 lambda minus 14 is equal to 0. So which will imply lambda is equal to 1. So when lambda is equal to 1, what will be the coordinate? When lambda is 1, you will get minus 4 comma 2 comma minus 2. How come they got 160? Oh, these are the drs. Sorry. So when I put lambda is equal to 1 here, I'll get 1 comma this 3 lambda plus 3 only, no? 1 comma 6 comma 0. 1 comma 6 comma 0. So how will you find the image, guys? So if this point is 1 comma 6 comma 0, if I take the image to be x1 comma y1 comma z1, then x1 plus 5 divided by 2 is equal to 1. Y1 plus 4 divided by 2 is equal to 6. And z1 plus 2 divided by 2 is equal to 0. So from there you can find the image, which comes out to be minus 3, 8 comma minus 2. So length of the perpendicular, use the distance formula between P and Q, that will give you the answer. Did you guys understand the algorithm or the steps to be followed? So what we need to do is,
Sir.
tell me now.
Sir, like, can you show the diagram, sir? In this Q, like the equation for R vector of point Q is nothing but the equation given in the question, right?
That's right. That's right.
for some value of lambda. So
Yeah.
that we can find, and we can find like PQ vector, sorry, PQ vector. So PQ vector dot this equation of line is 0.
That's right.
Sir, so like we can
That's what
solve that way also.
that it's the same. See, for PQ vector, what you will do is you will write 2 lambda minus 6 I cap plus 3 lambda minus, check this. This is what you got, plus minus lambda minus 1 K cap. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
This is what you got. So, what is MQ vector? MQ vector is 2 lambda I cap plus 3 lambda J cap minus lambda K cap.
Sir, no, sir, not like this, sir.
You're adding
Like,
both and taking
no, sir. PL vector is nothing but like L vector minus P vector, right?
which one? Which one? PL vector.
PQ, sorry, my bad. PQ vector is
PQ vector is what I wrote. PQ vector is this thing. Okay, 1 minute. Let me do it fresh. See, the given equation is what is it? Can you read it out? Minus I cap, something is there. No? Minus I cap. Either read this, no? Minus I cap plus 3J cap plus K cap plus lambda into 2I cap plus 3J cap minus K cap. Am I right? So P is going to be how much? 5, 4, 2. From here, if I drop a perpendicular, Q is, what did you want to take Q as? You wanted to take as XYZ.
no, sir. Q is only minus I cap plus 3J cap plus K cap plus lambda, like that, for some value of lambda.
Oh, Q itself, you took Q itself as this whole thing.
No,
I
sir.
mean, did
The
you
position vector of Q. The position vector of Q is this.
what
whole
is the
thing.
position vector of Q? Can you tell me? This whole thing,
So this only, sir. Yeah, this whole thing minus
but you
1
it will
plus
not be,
2 lambda.
so you took it as 2 lambda minus 1 plus 3.
So for some value of lambda, this will satisfy, right?
Correct. Okay. I cap
Sir,
plus J cap.
so we got this position vector of Q vector, and we also know the position vector of P vector. Now we find PQ vector, like
Okay.
minus
Find P
basically.
vector. Okay.
PQ vector, and this vectors we know P, that is 2I cap plus 3J cap minus K. If we do dot product, 0.
It's the same thing. You can do that. That is what we actually did. That is what we actually did. See, only difference is I wrote it as 2 lambda minus 1. You wrote it as 2 lambda minus 1 I cap. 3 lambda plus 3. You wrote it as 3 lambda plus 3 J cap. Minus lambda plus 1. You wrote it as minus lambda plus 1 K cap. That's it. You just added the vector notation.
Understood, sir. Yes, sir.
Both are same.
Now only I understood. Yes, sir.
Okay. Planes concept is not there. So these are all the different kinds of problems that you have. The only problem that we didn't cover is finding the distance between parallel lines. That I think you can solve it from the textbook itself. Okay. So I hope it is clear. Yes, guys. So if there are no more doubts, we can wind up. Shall we leave? Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
We'll
sir.
wind up.
Thank you, sir.